Uganda was the first East African country to deploy soldiers to Somalia under the African Union peacekeeping mission in Somalia, AMISOM, in 2007. This deployment was aimed at supporting the Somali government in fighting Al-Shabaab, the Al-Qaeda-linked terror group. "15 years later, the Uganda People's Defense Forces are still camped in Somalia and are still pursuing the Al-Shabaab terrorists. There has been a national debate on whether Uganda troops' continued stay in Somalia is necessary. The Parliamentary Committee on Defense and Internal Affairs say it is not yet time for Ugandan troops to quit Somalia.
We've been to Albiska, we've been to Badegori, we've covered all those places. But now, the position seen was to have an on-site and on-spot assessment whether we need the UPDF here anymore or not.
People have been complaining about our soldiers coming to Somalia. Now the members of the committee have seen why it is necessary for Uganda to support Somalia as a brother or a sister country.
The legislators say Somalia's situation is still fragile and an attempt to withdraw the UPDF could likely have dire consequences to Uganda and other East African countries.
And some members of parliament, for them, they believe that getting into Somalia as UPDF, what are they doing there? And we didn't know that actually Somalia peacekeeping is like a buffer stock for peacekeeping in Uganda.
This mission is still very important for a nation like Uganda that did start or through the first bullet. If we left this mission halfway as a nation, we would have left something that would mimic what is in Afghanistan. So we have come too far to abandon the mission.
So what we need now is a combined effort. We must not run away from where we are. If we allow Somalia to fall back into the hands of Al-Shabaab, the whole world shall feel the pinch.
The legislators also called for increased funding and timely payment of allowances to the UPDF soldiers in Somalia for dealing with a complicated mission and operating on a volatile battlegrounds.
We are going to engage the Minister of Foreign Affairs, particularly with regard to the release of the funds to support the troops. If the troops are not well facilitated, if they are not funded, if they are not given morale boost, how are they going to continue, fighting in the battlefields there?
The country is still volatile, and that needs more funding from the agencies that do fund it and government commitment towards this.
We are there to help you handle the issues of your welfare. We are moving on. We are not sitting.
Uganda Army and other soldiers from different African countries operating under the African Union peacekeeping mission in Somalia, AMISOM, have registered tremendous success in suppressing militia groups in Somalia over the years.